A warm welcome to all. Today I am going to talk about chordates, their general characteristic features. Phylum Chordata is the last phylum of animal kingdom. It comprises of 70,000 species, forming about 7% of the total animal kingdom, while the non-chordates are 1,24,410. These chordates are characterized by the presence of notochord, which is absent in the non-chordates or the invertebrates. Phylum Chordata is highly remarkable as it includes the master of the present age, that is man. It also includes the largest and heaviest animals like blue whale, which weighs about 120 tons. Phylum Chordata includes fishes, frogs, toads, lizards, snakes, turtles, crocodiles, birds, and mammals, including man. Moving on to the general characteristic features of phylum Chordata, these are animals characterized by the presence of a notochord, a dorsal tubular nerve cord, and gill slits. Hence, they are also called as chordates. The first characteristic feature is notochord. Notochord is a flexible, rod-like structure derived from mesoderm. It is made up of vacuolated notochordal cells located beneath the nerve cord. In vertebrates, the notochord is surrounded or replaced by the vertebral column. The notochord is said to be the first part of the endoskeleton, which appears in the embryo. It is the place for muscle attachment. Moving on to the next characteristic feature, the nerve cord. It is a single tubular hollow tube formed by the infolding of the ectodermal cells in contact with the mesoderm in embryo. It lies dorsal to the alimentary canal. In invertebrates, it is paired, solid, and ventral. In vertebrates, it is protected by the vertebral column. On the anterior end, it enlarges to form the brain. The next important characteristic feature is the pharyngeal gill slits. These are paired openings found on either side of the pharynx. It leads from the pharyngeal cavity to the outside. These gill slits are formed when the pharyngeal grooves and the pharyngeal pouches fuse to form the opening. Fourth one, the postanal tail. It may be present at some stage of life and may not persist in the adult stage. This is actually evolved for propulsion in water. In humans, this bone is called as the coccyx or the tailbone, which is found at the end of the vertebral column. In chordates, the heart is located on the ventral side of the body. And as we know, it is an organ that pumps the blood from the heart to various parts of the body. The blood vascular system is completely closed as blood never comes out of the blood vessels and it contains the capillaries. So as we know, as the blood vessels, they are being formed of arteries, veins, and capillaries. The blood flows from the anterior end, that is from the heart to the anterior region, then dorsally and then posteriorly. So this is the way the blood flows in the chordates. That is, the blood is being pumped from the heart. It is pumped first anteriorly, then dorsally, and then posteriorly, that is downwards. The hemoglobin is present in RBC. That's the reason why the blood in chordates is red in color. The chordates are provided with the hepatic portal system. That is, the food-laden blood from the alimentary canal is carried to the liver through the hepatic portal vein. Hence, it is said to be having the hepatic portal system. All the chordates are bilaterally symmetrical, at least in their embryonic stage. Bilateral, that is, if they are being cut, they will be showing two similar parts on both the sides. So this is possible at least in their embryonic stage, if not in the adult. Cephalization. Cephalization is concentration of nervous tissue and the sense organs in or towards the head. That is, as we know, in the head region, the brain and the other sense organs are present, like the eyes, nose, tongue, etc. So this type of cephalization is an important characteristic features of all the chordates. Moving on to the next characteristic feature, metamerism. Certain characters or structures are repeated one after the other, and they are said to be metameric. Some of the nerves, blood vessels, vertebrae, ribs, muscles, etc. are examples of metamerism. Silom. In chordates, true body cavity is found between the body wall and the gut wall, and this area is entirely lined with the mesoderm. Hence, this type of coelom is called as enterocoelous, as it develops from the gut. With this, we come to the end of the characteristic features of phylum Chordata. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.